What's up, everybody? It's Mark from 403 Fauna. I'm hoping it's live. Let me just double check a few things here. Let me know in the chat that you guys could hear me well. Should turn off the fan here. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. It was really cool that I reached that 1,000 subs right in time for Christmas, and I thought we'd do this giveaway for Christmas, and I'm hoping one of you guys in the chat wins. I know there's a lot of people that will catch the replay. It's Christmas time and people were with families, so the opportunity was available to anyone who said Life is a Highway in the chat. And there was double entries for those who watched my live with Craft Brew Morphology and mentioned him on the comments. So I know a few of you are part of that. Let me just read a few of these comments here. Okay, so let me just introduce myself for people who are maybe checking in for the first time. My name is Mark Jensen, and I'm actually a high school chemistry and biology teacher that also collects and breeds ball pythons. This is my second run through. I actually got my first ball python when I started teaching in 2001, and I wanted a classroom pet that people would be able to hold, and I did some research, and ball pythons were supposedly one of the better snakes to have as a classroom pet. And of course, throughout the years, I've learned that they are excellent classroom pets. So in about 2014, I got out of it due to reasons that I'll not get into here. But just like a lot of people during the pandemic, I got back into it. I was doing distance learning from home, and I had my TV right next to me, and in between classes, I would watch YouTube. And at the time, I was doing a lot of videos or watching stuff on like fish tanks, because I just set up a fish tank in my classroom over here. And ball python videos kept popping up. Chris Hardwick, Mutation Creation, Justin, all those videos popped up. And of course, I was into ball pythons, and I had to go through that and look at them. So my interest was piqued. I actually kept 2 snakes from my previous collection. In fact, the father of this clutch was one from my previous collection. So I got back into it fully. I've been breeding this will be going into my 3rd year back. My first year I had 1 clutch. Second year I had 6, which is this year. And I'm looking at 12 to 15 clutches this upcoming season. So yeah, that's kind of like a history of myself. So just like a teacher, I've got some notes here. So let me go through those. So my goal going into this 2022 year on YouTube was to get like 500 subscribers and put out 2 videos a week. And as I was going through that, I realized that it was tough to get 2 videos a week. So I moved to a once a week format, and it's a lot easier on me. I'm sorry, guys, I have this fan on. It's hot in here. I know the whole country is pretty much cold, but here in San Diego, we hit 85 degrees. I'm not bragging to you guys out there, but it's pretty hot here. If that fan is too loud, let me know, and I'll turn it back off. Let me just get at these comments, make sure there's not any questions here. So this year, 12 to 15 clutches. In fact, I'm looking to make this Christmas giveaway an annual thing. So if you don't win today, next year I'll do one every year. And I want to make it a snake that, isn't just something I want to get rid of my collection. I want to make it valuable to anyone who comes to my channel. And since I've got a het monsoon male going to 3 females this season, and I'm counting my eggs way before they're hatched here, but I'm hoping next Christmas I'll be giving away a 50% possible het monsoon. So that's pretty exciting. And if you don't know about monsoons, you could kind of tell with the hets that are monsoon. In fact, some people are calling them codoms. So next year, hopefully, if I get those 3 clutches, I'll be giving away a possible het monsoon that'll have the crazy pattern and everything, of course. So just things to look forward to in the upcoming season. My goals for this year are, I'm not monetized yet, even though I got 1,000 subs. I'm still below on the hours, I know the best way to get those hours are with lives, and there's a ton of podcasts out there. I don't want to do another podcast, but I do want to do lives. And since I'm a teacher, I'm thinking maybe I'll do these like lecture series, which may sound boring, but I'll try to make them really exciting, sharing snakes with you. Probably not once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks or once a month. Look forward to that. I'm going to call it the Ball Python 100, 200, 300 series. If in college courses, they label them 100, 200, 300. And of course, Ball Pythons 101 is taken. That would have been a perfect name for the series. But depending on the level I'm doing the lecture on, it's going to be labeled 100, 200, or 300. Of course, 100 being the basic level and 300 being the more advanced. So look forward to that for the upcoming year, and just continue growing and hatching ball pythons. Since I'm shooting for a dozen hatchlings, or not a dozen clutches this year, hopefully I'll have a lot of content for you guys to look forward to. Okay, let's share the giveaway snake right now. And I want to share some of its siblings too. Just checking the comments here. Okay, so now I don't know what happened, but all these went into blue this week. So the giveaway snake right now is in blue, but it is a Pastel Highway. And of course it's in blue, so its colors are a little faded. Let's see if we get the eye. Yeah, these cameras suck for displaying animals. But this is the giveaway snake, female Pastel Highway. She's doing really good. She's eating frozen thawed mice. If you don't feed mice in your collection, you win this, and let me know, and I'll feed rats gladly for you, whether it's live or frozen thawed. So, but she's doing great on frozen thawed mice right now, and she's going to be shedding very soon. I'll get updated pictures on Instagram. Maybe on my next YouTube video, once it's shed out, I'll share the shed pictures with you too. So yeah, Pastel Highway female giveaway snake to one of you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see. Cross your fingers. Let me share with you some of its siblings. Now, I was just searching on Morph Market the value of these, and they seem to be going in the like $400 to $500 range, the females. So there's some value to these snakes here. Let me share with you a regular highway. Now this one, it's also deep in blue, but we can see that there's more color on these regular highways. Let me grab this light here. Maybe that'll help. No, that's too much. So there's a regular highway, but comparing the Pastel Highways, they're really more like an ivory snake with the highway back pattern. But this one is definitely darker. And I believe that the regular highways keep their colors better as adults. This one I'm going to put up on my Morph Market. So if you're interested in, it's a female as well. And yeah, let me know before I put her on Morph Market. I'll give a great deal for you guys out there. Female highway. Deep in blue. Fingers crossed for you guys. Let me share with you last sibling here. This is a Pastel Ivory. So if you're unfamiliar with the yellow belly complex, the highways are a combination of yellow belly and gravel. And the super yellow belly is a white snake with a yellow line down it. Now this one I believe is Pastel Ivory because its head is really light. The regular ivories do have a lot of black on the heads, and probably can't see it, but the line is really prominent, bright yellow on this girl. So I believe this is a Pastel Highway. Now this is spoken for, but I do have another ivory. Unfortunately, I'm currently assist feeding it. So If that one ever gets eating on its own, I'll put it up on Morph Market. But the ivories are just as beautiful. The father of the clutch is like, after years, they just become really pure white. So the father was pure white with a really faint yellow stripe down its back. So that is a sibling there, ivory. Any questions before I get this raffle going? Now, one of the siblings, if you saw one of my videos, it came out with this really crazy pattern with like a Pokemon on it, the unknown Pokemon. Unfortunately, that one hasn't been doing really well, and I've had to assist feed it, and it's like really fighting the assist feeding, and I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not. That's why I haven't been posting it on social media or YouTube. Otherwise, if it was doing well, I'd plaster it all over the place. But I guarantee you the giveaway snake doing super good, eating frozen thawed. When you get it, and we're gonna have to wait a while because of the weather and shipping, it's gonna probably be in the 200-gram range and well on its way. The ivory. Now, honestly, I haven't sexed the ivory because I'm giving it away to one of my students a few years ago. He helped me out a lot in my classroom, and he really loved the father because I had the father in the classroom. And I told him, I said, you know what, I'll hook you up with a baby someday. So I contacted him, and he said, yeah, because I gave him a rack a long time ago. This was actually when I got out the first time. I gave him a rack, and he said he still has it. So I didn't sex the ivory. I probably will before I give it to him. But the highways are both females. Let me just read these comments real fast. I hope someone here in the chat actually wins it, but I believe there's like 131 different entries. I was just mind blown at how many people actually commented. And I'm just hoping the person that gets it knows what they're doing. I'm going to assume everybody in this chat does know what they're doing and will receive it and place it in their rack or whatever you want to keep it in, and it'll do really well for you. Oh, have I sexed the one assist feeding? No, not yet. I'm afraid to pop it because it's like frail. I should have popped them all early on, but I figured I was just going to be holding on to them for a bit and only sex the ones that I thought I was going to sell. Okay, so how I'm doing this is there is a website, commentpicker.com, for YouTube comments. And I've already went through the comments, and I deleted anyone who didn't want to be part of the contest but wanted to comment on the video. So everybody that's on the comment picker is eligible for it. And I want to mention again that it might take a while to ship, so please be patient. I'm going to follow the red line shipping guidelines. I'm pretty new at shipping. In fact, Teresa was my very first snake I shipped out, which is actually the auntie of this clutch. So Teresa, if you win again, you're getting the niece of, I forgot what you named your snake, formerly Bubba. Sorry about the ex-boyfriend thing there, but okay, so let's get this thing going. Now I'll show it to you guys. I will actually screen record it too, and I'll share that on YouTube and my Instagram. Now I set this up like an hour ago, so I'm hoping it saved. But for those that were eligible to be picked twice, it gives you that option to put names there. Yeah, right there. And so I put your names there if you're eligible for twice. Okay, so here goes, guys. 4 plus 7 is 11, right? Okay, so let's see if we could get that. Is it backward for you guys? But it says 131 unique comments plus 9 extra. Those 9 extra were those ones that were eligible for twice. And those that were eligible twice were, I gave that option on a previous live that I was on. So let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this so you guys believe me that I'm not cheating here. So I'm gonna press this start and it'll scroll through names you'll see. And hopefully it's one of you guys. There we go. Okay, I can't see it because it's backwards. But Nicole Belville, Painted Lady Balls, you are the winner. So congratulations to Nicole for winning this. Whether you're here now or watching it later, be sure to message me on Instagram that you won. Or I probably have you on Instagram. I'll message you. But thank you so much for those that are here. And I did screen record that, so let me stop that. Any last questions before I sign off, guys? Hey, again, if you really want a highway for me, I actually do have another Pastel Highway. I just haven't sexed it. I apologize. Again, I'm slacking on the sexing of those. And if it's female, I'll let you guys know. I'll give you guys a great deal. Since I'm kind of a new seller, I'll put my prices lower than what the average is on Morph Market. And for anybody who's on my YouTube or Instagram, I'll give you free shipping on that. So hit me up if you want a Pastel Highway, a Highway, or an Ivory, maybe if it starts eating on its own. What's up, John? Teresa, I will. Kike, I haven't forgot about you. I'm gonna send out some stickers. I don't do sticker swaps anymore. If you want the hottest stickers out there, you gotta buy a snake for me. And of course, Nicole will definitely get a sticker back. But Bosa, I got you, Kike. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let me pull a snake out. Actually, a lot of my snakes are breeding right now. A lot of the really coolest snakes. So stay tuned to my video. Next week, I won't have a video this week because I did this live. But next week, I'll go into my pairings. So guys, Merry Christmas for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget, next year, I know it's a year away, but I'll be giving away a possible het monsoon. So stay around for that. Keep an eye on my channel. Love you guys. See ya. Merry Christmas.